All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 15 of Renaissance. This is it. The morning has happened. We are out on the adventure. We are ready to go. The first one we have decided to tackle is the at the coast of the Neverglades and the Alkali Sea. The storm that has ever raged on there is moving now. Like it is on the move. It's like I'll show us. I'll show it. Well, no, I'll show you the players, and then everybody else will get to it. Um, the things that, couple things real fast. These games are taking place back to back to back, so there's like no downtime other than time on the ship spent to getting to the next adventure. If you guys are wondering what the timeline is. Okay, we still have game signups open. We have, if you are in the finale, you can sign up for another game. That one's no longer counting towards your game this month. Still, priority goes to people that don't have games. I've seen multiple people like add their names into the wait lists, and it's fine. But just know that if you are already in a game, you are bumped down. And anybody that's just like, oh no, there's a wait list, like there's other people that want to play it. If you can make that game, sign up for that game, please. That is, we want them all to be filled, and we want everybody to play. If it looks like the games will only fill up to like 4 people, we'll do that too. That's perfectly fine, just like this game today. There's a lot of like whooping going on in my noise. There it goes. Then shit, I had it. I had the list of things I'm supposed to say. Okay. The season officially ends Monday, December 23rd. The finale is on December 22nd. The 23rd game is the Christmas Carol, or the Xmas Caroling game. We have sold completely out of those cards. They are all out there. Those who have it, if you can make it, absolutely great. We'll love to have you there. It's a very silly thing. Yeah, that's it. There's more shroom variant cards out there. I think there's 2 of them left. Get yourself some shrooms. Epic Apprentices, that's cool. Break down your November art cards, awesome. Wander packages will drop next weekend, like this coming weekend. Um, Nika will have, me and Nika will have the stuff typed out for it, and yeah, and then finally fill out your questionnaire, so that we can start doing that. But there we go. Mm-hmm. All right, and I will introduce the players so we can just get right to the game. All right. So playing Flynn, we have Flynn.
Howdy.
Playing Administrator Isaac Wicklaw, we have Rico Warlord.
Afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you.
Playing Melinoë, we have Sparkly Salad.
Hello, hello.
And playing local celebrities Pollux and Castor, we have resident Pokemon expert Vala.
Hello.
All right, I got it. So let me read this thing. So we have made it to the edge of the Neverglades Ocean and the salty sea that is Alkali. The storm cloud churns over the Alkali Sea. An unnatural force of chaos amplified by an anomaly. All of your anomaly detectors, which look like little penguin plushies, by the way, are all like telling you this storm is anomalous. Like, rolling clouds crackle with vivid orange lightning, each bolt lashing out unpredictably to strike the sea, nearby land, or any unfortunate vessels. Like, people are sailing this sea, like, around the danger area. They thought it was safe today, but it is not. The winds howl with a ferocity, whipping waves that batter the shores and hurl debris like with deadly precision. Rocks and shards of coral ripped from the seabed spiral through the air, smashing anything in their path, including the airship. Like, if the airship is nearby, is getting like lashed by these whips of lightning and just coral flying past it. The air itself seems hostile, buffeted with gale force winds, making flight nearly impossible. Any attempt to navigate the skies has been torn apart by the storm's violent turbulence and unpredictable lightning. Ships on the sea itself fare little better, tossed like toys in the chaotic waves. But we have a sub, and we have an airship. It's probably a sub mission, but if you guys want to risk the airship, that's very dangerous.
I say we ride up the cyclone in the sub.
Ride up the cyclone in the sub.
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. That can. Oh, sorry, I was shutting the bed and the door real fast. All right, let's get to. All right, everybody. So here we are. We're in the sub, so we've parked the airship somewhere, safely tucked away on land, so we're not destroying it today. Oh, then that means we are here.
Ooh.
The lightning flickers above the water, and once in a while it does come crashing down through the water and splits the seabed further open.
oh boy.
So,
These are quite the strikes if they're splitting the sea.
it is vivid orange. Anybody that has like magic detection can tell, like you can tell where the lightning's about to hit sometimes by like your fur rising up and being like oh no, that is where we're about to get hit by lightning.
Wait, does some of the gilding and like or my body just start to spark like it does in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah,
And, like, what's
absolutely.
about to just kind of going like, oh no, don't stand here, don't stand here.
A bolt crashes into the top of the sub, lancing all the way through it. The sub rocks, but survives. Like we're not hull breached, we're not in any like major danger, but we all feel it, and it's shaken.
Oh, lovely. This is great. This is not concerning.
We should probably keep moving.
In the submarine, what is your specific job for this mission? Like, what are you doing? Because we know, Nickel is probably driving this. Nickel or Akana are driving the sub. Probably both of them in tandem. We know all around here there are spots for everybody. This is a Star Trek-ass submarine. You all have stations. What is your station in the sub?
I guess I would be, since I'm part of the Mysticians, looking at ratings of magic spikes and the anomaly into the storm to try to pinpoint what is forming this.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on to 2d20. I'll ask you to roll those after we're done with this.
Okay.
I feel as being part of communications, Pollux and Castor are probably on some sort of like radar or sonar machine to help guide the ship.
Absolutely. You as well hold on to 2d20. Flynn or Isaac?
Well, I know I'm gonna be doing engineering. I'm gonna be trying to patch up any sort of hull breaches we do get, obviously with some other engineers running around the ship, but possibly also just hanging out in the engine room, making sure all of that's working.
Do you want to stay in the engine room, or do you want to be like a mobile patching?
Uh,
Cat.
if we have the rest of the crew also working on engine, I'll probably be going around trying to patch or like deal with problems in a mobile kind of way.
Absolutely. I do think everybody's here. Like,
Okay.
even if they're not in the chat right now, I feel like everybody's. I'm not going to do anything as any of the characters that aren't in the chat right now, but they will. Everybody's on these missions.
Yeah. I would figure it would be like Leo or Blueberries actually taking care of the engine or something.
Or Voice, honestly.
Yeah,
if there's
or
somebody
Voice.
taking care of the Voice built this engine.
Oh, yeah. Then that would make a lot of sense. Be like him and some of the other senior officers in there working their magic, literally.
Absolutely. So you as well hold on to those 2d20. Isaac, what are you doing on the ship? What is the administrator doing?
Probably, I think instead of going the normal, oh yeah, Isaac's also part of Mysticians and is probably also looking at magic readings. Instead, he's doing the leader thing of, hey, anyone who's not doing something, here's what you can be doing to help, or like helping anyone in any areas where it's like they're not sure where to continue from, or there's something wrong going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So Melinoë, roll me the 2d20 for trying to study this rift.
Okay.
Also, what does your station look like? Like, we know we're very 1930s Art Deco ass sub. So, like, is it? Yeah. What do you? We have screens. We know we have screens. What does it look like to be sitting in your station?
I guess it's kind of like a little nooked in thing. Like I managed to like hook up with like special lights, so I have little vines growing all around me. So it's all like little. It's like in a place where it's supposed to be all metal. Then there's just random jungle, and then just continuing on. And just little tiny knickknacks that we found from around, just all scattered around my station. Not cluttered whatsoever. Totally not cluttered.
Just a jar of little like metal eating shrimps.
Yes, they go with me everywhere.
All right, 12 is a perfectly fine number. Not great, but like so. This anomaly, or rift or anomaly, we haven't come to to discover what it is. Does appear to be moving inside the storm. Where in the storm is it located? Like, so we'll say the whole tornado aspect of it goes underwater as well. It touches the sea floor,
Okay.
but it also goes into the sky. Where is it? What's the concentration of it?
I probably would say be right on the surface of like, but in the eye of the storm. I think it'd probably be the best bet of where it is.
Absolutely. Sorry, Pollux and Castor, like you begin picking up transmissions from other nearby ships that just happen to be on the ocean today.
Okay.
You get 2d20 to locate them. All right.
That was almost a 20.
Almost. But 14 is perfectly good. You hear, or you have made aware of, there are 4 vessels out there right now. 2 of them unknown to you. One of them is a Dendroid merchant vessel. It is some of the squirrels. What? Anybody have a good name for a squirrel ship?
I don't know why I just said the pack rat came to me. That's probably not a good one.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like Alternator.
Greasy Loden.
Greasy one. Oh, I'm greasy.
The sticky loading.
Sticky loading.
There you go.
We got it.
Got it in one.
Right. So the sticky loading's out there. Excellent. And two of those ships you don't know, but one of them has it is called the Queen Becky's Revenge.
Oh.
Oh,
Hmm.
nice name.
And that one is an incredibly dangerous part of the ocean right now. The storm is heading right for them.
Oh lord.
I guess Pollux and Castor are going to relay their findings to the rest of us.
So, in danger are the Sticky Loden and the two mystery ships. And then there is a fourth ship named Queen Becky's Revenge that is in the most danger. It is lined up to just get annihilated by this storm. Flynn, what part of the ship was impacted by the lightning strike that just hit it? What are you patching up right now? Is it a station? Is it the hull?
I think it. It might be the hull. Yeah. I think there was like a seam that busted open. And we're trying to repair it.
Yeah, give me them 2d20s. Patch cat.
Alright. Let's see what happens.
That's perfectly. It's like, what does it look like to just like walk up to and just like, is it just like simply just get a rivet gun out, just bam, 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 bam. All right, we're good.
Yeah, well, it's like she's just getting sprayed and somebody else is like trying to hand her like rivets. She's just like, yeah.
Vulpa's right next to you, welding goggles, welding thing down, just. All right. Yeah, absolutely. It goes swimmingly, by the way. You don't let any water into this thing. Like, sure, for a quick second, you guys get a little wet, but then...
Yeah, so it looks like we gone swimming.
Love that. So far, great start to the mission.
There you
And
go.
Isaac.
Sorry, I had to make that 19 to 20.
Oh, okay, all right. So, how do you make it a 20? Like, what is that? Isaac, do you send somebody else down to help? Like, you're an administrator. Like, like Flynn says that we got hit. Like, Flynn's got it pretty under control, but how do you make it perfect?
We send someone else down to help.
Who do you send?
One of the best welders I know. Akana has to go down there and help.
Okay, so, like, we need both Akana and Vulpa down there, because, like, all right. Nickel's got the, controls by himself. And then, are we gonna count that for your administrative role? You know what? I will give you a third d20, but I hope you don't get ones.
3d20?
Yep.
All right.
No, that's pretty good. 19, 18, and 13. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, we got that adventure roll.
Are we just gonna do that for everybody now? Has 13 gone from what it once was to now just always adventure? Yeah. Like, all right. So 13's our secondary crit number going forward.
Oh, okay.
Not a crit adventure.
It's a crit venture.
Crit venture.
All right. So Isaac, as you're like looking through, you hear the message from Pollux and Castor about the names of the ships around, and like looking through the ship's logs that are supposed to be in these waters, you immediately recognize the Queen Becky's Revenge. And you have to sigh a little bit for it, as it is Ali Ann's ship. And he is making for what is colloquially known as the ship's graveyard, which happens to be the direction the tornado is heading. The storm is heading in. And from his signal, he is not deterring pace, like he is directly in the center of it. But he does come up on the line. Like, you guys do get a message from him. Or you have, not a message from him, but you do have clear communications to their ship if you would like to say something to him.
What do you say, Isaac?
Isaac does that thing where he just takes his glasses off and massages like the bridge of his nose for a minute. And then he decides to tell Pollux and Castor to hail the ship. But he can speak to Alien directly.
Copy that.
As it connects, you just hear, "What do we do with the drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor?" It's like, "Captain, I think somebody's on the line." It's like, oh. Prepare to be boarded. It's like, Captain of the Queen Becky's Revenge here. I am Ali Ann. State your name and purpose.
Administrator Wicklaw of Lockstitch. You and your vessel are currently sat in a very dangerous part of the sea with a massive storm heading your way.
Orange lightning just ripping through the sky, and it's like, yes, we've noticed the telltale markings of death. We do have one massive downside. We're kind of stuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
We've been trying to get out of this whirlpool for 3 days.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
When people said that there was a strange whirlpool with unknown treasure, unguarded, unknown treasure, we decided, treasure hunting, adventure. We've been here for 3 days. We've been surviving on our rations. It's poultry meals of just the finest stock you could have. He is currently eating what looks like the most lavish Thanksgiving dinner as his rations, by the way.
Excellent.
We're almost out of the Joaquin special, our blend of wine. It's just like we're truly in danger here.
Wow. To be truly in danger, being out of wine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, right? Who wants to die sober?
Truly.
You hear multiple squawks, and I'm like, what do you mean die, Captain?
I mean, your lips are dyed. It's wine.
Exactly. Listen to the cat on the radio. Flynn, is that you?
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Oh, hi. You gonna save us from our impending death?
I'm surely gonna try.
Suddenly you hear squawks again. Captain, what do you mean?
Not. It's a term. We're not gonna die. They're getting a little antsy. I'm really afraid of a mutiny.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to fix your ship. First thing, we're gonna have to try and find a way to tow you out of the middle of that storm.
Nika's peaches just squirted all over her.
Oh my god, those are my favorite kind.
Just- I've discovered that I really enjoy little like fruit cups that they like, the prepackaged ones.
Mm-hmm.
They get me to eat my fruit a lot more. I ate so many pineapples.
Hell
Sorry,
yeah.
everybody. All right. So Allian's just like, okay, hi. Sorry. How you gonna get to us? Like, are you guys fighting that tornado?
I think that we should ride it. We just ride the current into you. I mean, it's already a whirlpool, and then we're in this here submarine, so we got a little bit of torque, something to be able to pull you right out. Hopefully, this thing's got a lot of power to it, and she just slaps the console, I guess.
Just slaps the console. It's like, this baby can hold so many tornadoes.
Yeah. You see what the captain did the other day? She flew right through a rift and closed that sucker right up.
It was very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Allian's just like, yeah, that sounds great. Okay, does that unstick us from this whirlpool, though?
Could. We are going to try and give you a tow, I think. Y'all got your life preservers on and such?
It's like, of course. It's like, Captain, we didn't actually pack any life preservers. You said that this was a seamless mission and that we would be perfectly fine, and that we were all, in fact, immortal. Allian's just like, real quick, sorry everybody. I kind of forgot to mention, we're immortal and there's no way we can go down. Please, you must hurry up. As soon as they learn that we are very much mortal. We are, in fact, vincible.
Yeah, see what we can do for you. I'm sure it'll work out just fine.
Okay. So everybody knows. All right, let me get a token on the screen. Do I have a tornado token? It does not seem like I have a tornado token.
I'm gonna get this man a tornado token.
Oh, that'll do it. Holy shit. That's like the right token. Look at this. Oh, it's so you can barely see it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty transparent, isn't it?
Oh,
there you go. That does work.
We've
Nice
had a lot of
forecast.
weird games that I've needed some weird stuff for. Okay, so the storm is right here. If it reaches them, they die.
Okay.
And it's
All right,
about...
so we got a little bit of...
So you got about 50 miles away, and it is moving towards... It's moving this way. But it will catch them, because it is heading towards Turmeric's outpost.
Okay.
So, this feels like a two-department mission. Like two-group mission. You guys, you four, the party that signed up for this, your mission is to save Alien and his crew, if you want to. You don't have to. We can let them die. Please don't.
Oh.
Nikachu that token. I don't want another situation where Nika drew a token and then we just
Yeah, I would rather
kill or let them die.
He's a very silly man, and I don't want him to die.
case we have all forgotten, let me just here we go.
Yes, please remind everyone.
This is him on his ship. He's just like talking into an old style phone that he uses as his communicator.
Is it the one where you have to pick up the receiver? And
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of those.
Yes.
It's like the receiver in one hand with a cord. And just talking into the other one.
Yeah,
Captain,
Flynn's
we're
gotta save
taking
her.
on water. We're in the
Flynn's
ocean.
gotta
We're
save her
supposed
buddy.
to get wet. We're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. It's just like the ship appears to be listing to the left a little bit. And it's just like they called it the board side.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, the one with all the boards on it. Yeah, that's a good name for it.
Right?
I don't know.
We don't know boat shit. Allian's just like, we sailed the Vorpal Sea. Little did, you can't actually sink in the Vorpal Sea. That's very important to mention. It's too salty. Everything's so buoyant, so you can't sink in the Vorpal Sea.
Yeah, so if they fell out, if there wasn't a giant storm coming, they would be okay, except for like.
Oh, this isn't the Vorpal Sea. Let me this is the Alkali Sea. This is the Vorpal Sea.
Okay, yeah, I got it confused.
No, it's perfectly fine. So they sailed from their wonderful little home up the river,
where it was safe.
where it's safe, and then they went out to the ocean and they decided they wanted to pillage some ancient shipwrecks.
They just want treasure, man.
They just want they just, he gave away his last giant artifact of just to somebody that he really cared about. And now he's looking for more artifacts.
Yeah.
But putting himself in great peril.
I wasn't supposed to be on this trip. I was supposed to be home, tucked in nicely.
I feel like someone mentioned the title captain, and he was just like, "Yep, I'm on this trip now."
Yeah,
Just so
It's like
he can be
Captain's a
called
cool
captain.
name. Yeah. All right, don't you worry. Your little pink head. We're gonna save you.
I wouldn't doubt it at all.
I feel like pink is a compliment since you're only so pink when you're a flamingo because you eat enough shrimp or whatever. I don't know.
The flamingos of the Vorpal Sea, of that place are very red, except for him, who is very pale purple.
Okay.
Oh shit! My bad. They are white and black. I forgot about that. They are like goth flamingos.
Oh.
Flamingos.
Fuck yeah!
Like
let's
all
go.
of them. It's a race of goth flamingos.
Neat.
It's not a phase.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Yeah.
I would just want somebody to one time just say, "It is a phase, Mom. Let me have this."
Like, you're right, it's a phase, but let me have this.
Don't
Mom,
worry,
I'm
we're gonna
going
pick up
through
you and all your
something.
goth friends. We're just gonna pull around the minivan and you'll be fine.
Let me have this. I'm dealing with some stuff, okay?
You're
Gee,
having a real hard time, Mom.
everyone expresses themselves differently.
And this
Yeah,
is the-
Mom.
This is the healthiest way I can express myself and get and work through my stuff, Mom. I want to be a better person.
It's a phase. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm trying to figure out who I am as a person.
Right.
Mom.
Do you want me to take a gap year and stay at home?
I'm safely taking these drugs, Mom. I'm making sure that I'm safe and in contained environments. I'm
Yeah,
taking mushrooms
right?
with somebody that isn't taking mushrooms so that they can make sure that I'm safe.
Yeah.
Mom.
Mom?
We have the Narcan just in case. Don't worry.
Narcan.
Mom.
I think that's for harder stuff, but yeah, okay.
Oh wait, I'm taking heroin under guidance, Mom.
My spirit journey, which is not at all like an actual spirit journey because I'm taking heroin.
I'm on a shit ton of peyote right now, Mom. You should be
There's just-
concerned.
Just like staring at a wall, yelling, "Okay, Mom."
Your mom's been dead for
Hallucinating.
16 years, man.
Oh my god.
This got real dark.
Just like this room I'm in. Where am I?
What?
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm gonna ponder the orb real quick.
Yeah, you do that.
Oh, I'm actually crying.
We have a safe place, Mom. Ponder that orb.
Oh. Cool, I have a 4 in my pocket.
I really
Alright.
want like that to be how the Tinger kids talk to like Parse at some point. It's like, we're safe, Mom.
An after school special, but it just goes way off the rails.
This special episode of Blossom. Wait, Blossom didn't have a mom either, did she? Nobody did. Don't worry, everybody. All right. So, I already have multiple ideas of how you guys can get there. So, in case you guys all have forgotten, the submarine does come included with some very interesting features. The number one that I think might be useful for you is we have little pond skimmers called the shuttlefish. They are submersibles that can fit a single party in them. They are 4 seats, but you all like sit in a row, and it's tight. It's a tight little spot. But they can go underwater, and they can be used as boats. Now the fun thing about it is they get shot out of the cannon.
Woo!
Oh yeah, I want to do that.
Without hesitation, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard the cannon bit, I'm like, yeah.
Flynn and I are on the same wavelength.
Listen, Mom, I just found this new roller coaster. What's wrong with that?
How are we supposed to get rocked like a hurricane if we're not shot out of a cannon?
And here I am.
Yeah.
Rock me like a hurricane.
Just because I can't get rocked like a wagon wheel, you know? Gotta get it somewhere.
So, absolutely. Is Akana in the call? I don't, like, in the chat, I don't think Akana's here today. Which, and Akana's busy, Akana's busy welding, so somebody else has to shoot you out of the cannon. Who's on cannon duty?
Who is very suddenly on cannon duty because I can feel it.
Why does that sound like a job for Quee?
If Quee's here, that would be amazing. Then there's
That
just
would
be
randomly
amazing.
squeedles inside of the
No, as we shoot out, we get rainbow trail.
rainbow. Snacks for your journey. But yeah,
Doki being on cannon duty does make sense.
Yeah, that was
that's why
my
I said
first
I could
initial
feel
thought.
it.
Not because he's done it before, purely because he loves doing it. That's it.
Yes. He's like, oh, we're doing Ode to Joy now. All right.
I will definitely give you all one more die because Soki's on it and he has done it before. Is this a communications thing? Is it like a radar, like we are trying to aim for this ship? Because Pollux and Castor, with the 20, you did find the Queen Becky's Revenge.
Yeah.
I think you have to line us up where we're firing.
Oh, for sure.
With the 12 that I got, could I help out with the trajectory to kind of so we don't go straight through the storm, we can kind of skirt and then head towards?
Absolutely. Okay. At
Like, even
which
if we wind up going through the storm, Pollux and Castor will do their best to like
Oh.
protect us.
Would
at which
it...
point are we pulling the trigger on this though? Do we? Is it?
So,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go
I have
ahead.
a
You
question.
finish your thought.
I have a question, because I know that Melinoë can possess things. Would she possess the skimmer?
I can only do that once.
Oh, damn. Okay, let's not do that then.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, that was just in my head.
No, it was a good idea, but it's all like it's great. It's great for emergencies.
So, at which part of the do we ride the tornado, which is reaching the bottom of the water, like doing a little touch, like are we like breaching beside the tornado and firing you guys past it, like pew? No, hold on, let me get a token here. Here we go. You guys. Yeah, it's a bird. Fear the bird.
Yeah, Charlie's just watching like, okay.
Okay. So do we fire out and try to like go around, or is this already like mid-plan and we're like going up up it and then we fire you?
See, I really liked the idea earlier of riding the storm up, so
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like shooting us down at
At an angle, yeah.
Yeah, but like it's like a little bit of a curve because you're following the current of like the really strong winds, but just enough outside to where you're just using it to be able to bank around.
yeah.
We're doing
Yeah, just
the
movie quality stuff.
We're doing the tank drop from the A team.
Yeah.
The tank drop from the A team, not in fact the like what do they call it? Where you have to like make a lap around it. You know what I'm talking about? Like orbiting the tornado.
Oh yeah, like I was gonna suggest that we just do one or like one rotation and then just at the zenith of the curve then shoot us out. But if we just want to do the just fire it, go for it.
There's less of a chance for the ship to take shrapnel if we don't have it do a full rotation, but then we just like still try to use it to our advantage to get over there.
Soki, do a trick shot with us. Let's
Yeah.
Adventure!
Corner
Yeah.
pocket, Soki!
Let me tell you, if there's a 13 on this roll, this shit's gonna go buck wild.
God, I hope so.
Okay.
What are we rolling?
We got Professor Winter on the controls. Sorry, Nickel on the controls. So that's 1d20. He's good at this. He can fly anything, and now he's flying the sub. We've got Soki aiming the cannons. He knows how to do that. He's done it plenty of times. We got Melinoë like mapping out our trajectory, and we've got Pollux and Castor perfectly setting up where we're going. Oh,
I'm scanning frequencies for now.
absolutely. Okay, so Midnight is helping like map out this thing. Patagon is reading like exactly when the right time to fire is. I think you each get. I think we get 4d20, and for fun, you guys can each roll one.
Nice.
Oh, this is gonna be
A
great.
single
Yeah.
one does not kill this. A single one will kill 2 successes. So if you get a 1, a failure, and then 2 successes, the 1 kills. Like we'll make it a failure though.
Okay.
And if
Alright.
crew in the chat or players playing cards, if you want to change your number, I am fully here for it, but tell me how you do. You have to tell me how you make it a success. Or you help make it a success.
Alright, everybody, you ready?
I'm ready.
Already.
Alright, let's do it.
15's a good start. 15's a good start.
Okay.
Come on, 13.
Just all 15s.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
So close.
Ah,
Oh.
Oh,
So
no,
close.
he was holding the 4. He was holding the 4. You don't need to do another 4.
I already have one in my pocket. You didn't have to give us that one.
I almost
It's
want to
okay.
change the 4 to a 13 just so that we all have
Ooh.
10 digits.
Yeah, if you got it, do it. But how do you do it? What do Pollux and Castor do to help Melinoë's math? But it is adventurous to do it that way.
Ooh. I feel like maybe they just noticed that maybe there's a number off and just
Oh, just the dyslexia. Hey, you flipped those numbers on accident. I do that all the time in real life. No, oh wait, Soki's got it. Put on the tunes.
to put on the
Yeah,
tunes,
put
flip
on
the
the
numbers,
tunes.
make this a more epic shump.
Not by giving this, put on the tunes, Pollux and Castor.
Know what to do. Get out your
Just all of you slap
sunglasses.
sunglasses down.
Yes.
Top Gun music start dun.
I was gonna say instrumental something about secrets because that was supposed to be epic music on cheesy love song lyrics. So just make it the instrumental. You got epic music.
There you go.
You've got some hell
Absolutely.
music. Yeah. Just
Doesn't
bam.
sound a lot like Danger Zone.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, for sure. Music blasting, flying through the sky. Rest of the crew, use at the storm. The storm in this anomaly, that's on you. These 4 are off to save Allianne.
Yeah.
Whee!
Ooh, this is cool looking.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, all right. So I think because of all the successes, you guys get next to it. You're able to moor. Is that what they call it? Mooring your ship up to the
Yeah.
other ship.
It's mooring.
I made it part of the map, not part of the thing, which is a problem. Got it. I fixed it. So you all are able to pull up next to the Queen Becky's Revenge as it is being tossed in these waters. It's splashing around like crazy. There are massive winds. The orange lightning keeps ripping through the sky. It's in the distance now, though. You have been thrown 50 miles through the sky with, out of a cannon.
Hell yeah.
With the sense of adventure.
That's about right.
Things you notice about the Queen Becky's Revenge is on just immediate sights, it is a rather large ship, and it is staying above the water more than you think it should. Less of it is underwater than boats normally do.
Interesting.
Okay.
It has no barnacles. Not a single barnacle on that. But it does...
I want to see.
Go ahead.
I want to see what's under this thing.
Yeah, go ahead and give me, I'd say 2d20.
Okay. Yeah, because that's very interesting.
Ooh, 20.
20.
That looked funny, though. The 11, the one die bumped into it. Normally it doesn't, let that rock, but it did. All right, with a 20? Okay, absolutely, Flynn. You've seen this before. You've seen this kind of salt before. It is, crystalline, almost like a mosaic of, the Vorpal Sea salt. So bright red and a little bit bloody looking. Coat the bottom of this ship, keeping it above. It feels like it's barely touching the water, is actually what's happening here. It's so buoyant.
Oh wow, okay. So it's maybe not even without without meaning to even, they've made their boat super seaworthy.
accidentally. Like the problem is they're stuck. It does not look like they're sinking.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, then we need to figure out a way to tow them out of here somehow, or help them steer the ship out. I don't know.
You guys, you can be either like here's on the deck. You guys can hop back down, but we can be on the deck if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, picture them as black and white, not the bright red. But I already made the token, so.
It's fair enough.
Alian comes up. He's got a plate. It is full of just like the most beautiful grapes and apple slices and popo nut pieces. He's got just so many delightful little treats. He's got a pitcher of wine on that. He has one of the flamingos holding an umbrella over the pitcher so it doesn't get any water in it. He's just like, welcome to the Queen Anne's Revenge, everybody. He's like, he looks over, see? These will be our saviors. They're gonna get us out of this mess. I told you I had a plan. He's staring wide-eyed at you all.
Flynn just smiles and
Flynn, look at that.
yeah, yeah.
If you could just sign some
yeah.
autographs for them, it'd be great. They really enjoyed the Silver Bullet special.
Well, that's great. How about I do that after we get you back to your Vorpal Sea?
Oh, I see. Priorities. I got you.
Yeah, but I sure will do that. But we gotta get out of here first. So let's get cracking on that, shall we?
Melinoë and Pollux and Castor, can you both give me a 20-sider?
Got it.
The amount of 4s that have been rolled today.
I know.
We can't even
We
do
already
it
have one, okay?
for the terrible
I'm
twos.
saving one. Stop giving us more, okay?
You know what? I have it. I'm just gonna do it just to say I can. Make that a 13.
Melinoë. Oh. Right. Pollux and Castor, your 4 is not about you being bad at your job. It's about how dangerous this suddenly got. Melinoë, you pick up a ridiculous amount of energy. It is very similar to the reports that we've gotten recently when one of the weir's pipes burst.
Mm-hmm.
And as we are spinning around a giant whirlpool, like a massive whirlpool. I want to say it's about 100 miles across, something like that.
Okay. Oh wow.
It's about 75 miles across this whirlpool. But you are moving along it at quite the speed. This ship, though, incredibly smooth. It's smooth sailing for them. Every once in a while, a wave will crash over it. But because how buoyant this ship is, it generally just rides the waves all the way up, flies through the air a little bit, splashes back down.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see how they've survived out here, except for they're running out of food.
Okay.
They're running out of, like, prime food, not running out of food. They're not starving. None of these flamingos look like they've missed a meal.
They're pampered and scared. So gotta get them out of here.
I do relay that to the team and also back to the sub. Like, so it's like one of the pipes had burst. This is how bad this is.
That signal is coming from dead center of the whirlpool. Says neighbors seem to be vacuuming directly above our heads.
How dare.
How fucking dare they?
Or
They're
using
trying to
a
simulate the
buzzsaw.
cyclone. They're trying to do some Foley work for you.
So okay, so it's in the center of this whirlpool. This is gonna be fun. How exactly does the ship float the way it does?
It's from all
Asking
the
this to Al-
salt.
I'm asking Alian about it because it's all because we're not in the Vorpal Sea though.
but they came from it, and it's been a buildup over time.
Okay.
So yeah, we just use the wood that you find at the bottom, like you find floating on the sea. Like we don't have a lot of trees in the area, but once
Mhm.
the city fell, once Alto fell, there was a lot of scrap on top, and we just took it and made it our own.
Hey, whatever
This part
works.
used to be a chair, I think.
Okay.
So there are two things happening right now that are massively magical. The one is there is an anomaly or rift in the storm that is currently moving towards Turmeric Outpost. The second, and like that, the edge will clip the whirlpool that you are all in. The second bit of it is there is something radiating magic from the center of this whirlpool, which may or may not be responsible for the anomaly in the first place.
Fascinating.
So that sounds like something we might want to look into. It might make it easier to get them out of here if we check that out.
Excellent. Do we want to discuss plans over dinner? I have a fine roast set out.
I don't think we
Um,
have time for dinner, but thank you for the offer.
Yeah, we'd love to. But I suppose we should do a rain check. And then she just like points at him because it's a joke. Get a rain check.
So just a short tour then. I will I'll show you around the boat. I think he just really likes formality.
Yeah. I think she turns to the other. She's like, I think we need to move on this quick. Because that storm's going to be coming here any minute. Might have to break his heart a little bit, but we need to get on it.
Okay. And he's like, he goes behind the wheel, and you just see him do the thing where he turns as hard as he can. The rudder's not actually in the water because of the way that it's like splashing up and down. You guys aren't actually going anywhere.
Oh.
You are
Yeah.
at the whims of this whirlpool.
Okay. That answers even more questions. All right.
Yeah, and by all means, come up with ways to get the ship to move. Like, here is a little, like, these are just, in this place, there are tons of sunken ships. Or crash
Okay.
ships. But they are still like, there are ghost ships that are just, they're not actually ghosts, but, well, I don't know.
It's kind of like in The Little Mermaid, where it's like the random ships that are just in that giant whirlpool.
Constantly. They cannot get out of it. All the people have starved to death on board, but eventually, like, they're all dead, but the ships keep going.
Okay. Then, depending on where we are in proximity to any of these ships, we might also try and do some emergency woodworking. But I feel like possibly we could try and figure out what is happening in the center of this whirlpool and then get rid of that problem altogether. It just depends on what you guys want to do.
I feel like that's the best course of action, because if even turning the rudder doesn't even move the ship, it just
Because it
is at
just
the whim.
can't.
It's at the whims of this current unless it hits another boat or the storm hits it. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that we might have to go into the eye of this whirlpool and like figure out figure out what to do about that. Gotta make the toilet stop flushing.
Yeah,
The
jiggle the handle.
bills. Think of
Jiggle
the
the handle.
bills.
It keeps on running. My dad is gonna freak out about the water bill. My God.
Oh my god.
See,
Not
Mom,
that-
this is why I need to do this. Because Dad's
Not to
gonna get
out
mad
us
about the water
terribly to our
bill.
landlords, but they don't watch this. But when we installed the bidet, like the toilet just didn't stop running for like 2 weeks, and we just
Oh,
like
no.
it just kept going. It's just don't worry, we fixed it.
Listen,
Yeah.
bidets are a necessity.
Yeah. They really are. I don't have one, but I really want one.
Gotta spray your butthole.
Mhm.
Yeah. Gotta clean it.
Gotta get squeaky clean.
All right. So let's go after this butthole.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in. We're all in this
Oh.
butt.
I'm
I
in.
guess we're all in this butt.
We're all in this butt.
What about you, Isaac? You on this butt?
Sure, we're going all
We're going in the hole. Gotta save our friends and go in the hole.
Is that take charge for you?
Yes.
Or is it, all right. All right, administrator. Like, who's doing what? What, like, Allianne's just like, what do you need? And all the flamingos like stand at attention, very like navy-like on the deck.
You and your crew need to get your ship set and ready in a position so that once this whirlpool stops, you can sail as fastly away from here as possible.
I think we might be able to do an assist. Do any of you three have like a wind magic or any? Or sorry, I should be saying this in character. Do any of you three have like a wind magic or anything to be able to blow into their sails once the getting's good?
I have this thing called Whisper Wind. I've had this thing for the longest time. I don't remember what it is.
Is it an ability or a?
It's an item.
Shit, I don't. I might have given
okay.
that to you 3 years ago. Who knows?
I think so.
I mean, and if all else, it's not exactly wind, but I have the vortex spell.
That. Huh. You know? Vortex spell, do you think that would actually work counteract in this at all?
I don't know.
You want to unflush this thing?
Yeah, we want to try and unflush it for like a second, try and get them out.
I have actually an idea.
Oh yeah?
So the
Lay it on us,
vortex
boss.
spell to go the opposite direction that the whirlpool is spinning. To sort of
So-
slow down some of the waves. It's not going to stop it entirely. However, and Alan, you can tell me if this is allowed or not. Can I use a spell scroll to cast the Gale spell?
Yeah, absolutely.
If I can find the goddamn spell scrolls. Guys have too many cards.
I'm reading the thing. Like, I never like to call out like typos, but sometimes I can't actually like if I know what you're trying to say, I'm like, okay, I'll answer to that. But I didn't know what a circular tifo was.
I know,
I'm
I
like-
just thought of the character.
Like dolphin kick. Absolutely. So, Pollux and Castor, do you want to roll for the vortex to try to like? We are setting an opposite vortex down. So if this goes clockwise, Pollux and Castor are trying to set a counterclockwise one up.
Yes.
Let's move to this screen real quick. Quick, do I have a vortex token? Wait, I had that other token. That would have worked. I'll go grab that.
Alan, did you guys hide the scroll cards?
I did hide the scroll cards. Don't worry. You go ahead and use it. I hid them. Don't worry. Because I didn't want anybody else to get more of them.
That's fair.
But yeah, I know you have them. So by all means, just say that you use for all scroll cards coming up in these future games. I know you guys have them. Just say that you using them, and I will understand. All right. So firstly, Pollux and Castor, you get the 120 sider. Isaac, you get the other. A 9. A tough choice. Ooh.
Oh,
right.
jeez.
Yeah.
So we are sitting at a tough choice, everyone. Alright, so you can get this thing to turn the wrong way and like stop. You can stop the sea for a moment. You guys have there's definitely a time limit on this, but we have walls of water.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like moving water, there are no waves in this location. Like the storm is still like raining down above you. You still see orange lightning. It's doing nothing to the storm, but you have stopped the ocean from moving completely.
Mm-hmm.
The tough choice is these guys cannot get out of it. The ocean will not move. They are stuck because they can't cut through the water. They are stuck in here with you. So their survival is dependent on you getting out of here.
Okay.
On the plus side, let me do this real fast. Let me see.
Well, I have an idea for a category,
Ooh.
if you would let me.
Yeah, for sure.
Look
Hit
at-
us.
So, in this case, the spell scroll isn't strong enough. Being that Isaac has some weird connection to King Charlie, as he's trying to desperately generate enough air to push the sails of the boat, his eyes start to glow, and the magic amps up just a little bit. But I lose some AP in the process.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here.
That's a big old straw. I mean, it's lay pipe.
Le pipe.
The pipe.
Right, so you do want to force you're gonna get Alian and his crew out of here.
I want to get them out of here.
All right, so it's just let me put the shuttlefish back down. But we're staying with it to try to close up this pipe.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. We were planning to go in that hole. We just needed them to get out of the way.
They take to the sky. That's why. Like they are not touching the water because the water doesn't move is not a problem for them. You use the gale to ramp them up a wave and then just send them on their way. Everybody looks out the sub window and just sees the fucking the Queen Becky's Revenge just flying by.
I'm just like, bye guys.
And all the flamingos fully convinced that Alian had this plan the whole time.
Yeah. Good
They're all
for him.
standing on the deck, very much still in their naval lines, just saluting the crew. Where they land is just... It's a mystery.
Oh,
That's
oh,
another
wait.
game.
It's an
Yeah.
adventure.
It's not a mystery, it's an adventure.
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
get caught in it and they do a couple loops and then go flying. All right, so we didn't get to see any of the maps I made for that boat. That's cool. That's fine. That's cool. That's fine. It's
Well,
cool,
you
man.
said that they were gonna
It's
die.
It's fine. Not upset about it at all.
We
Listen,
Show us a
adventured the
tour
boat to
later.
safety.
listen. It's for another game because we sent them flying. We don't know where they are. So
Wasn't
next time
half
we
of this
see
game
them.
or anything. All right.
Sorry. You
Things
showed us the gun, so I put my hands up.
things that Alan doesn't plan for. Us being competent and us deciding to just say nope to his maps.
Well, I was fine seeing the maps.
Didn't want to go on a tour. Didn't want to go eat his roast dinner.
I'm not gonna be lying. I would have been down for like maybe just like make sandwiches and then just we'll go on a quick tour. But you know we need to get you guys out of here. Because listen, leftover like feast day sandwiches.
Oh, so good.
Oh.
All right, everybody.
Such
So
a Sorry, I
you
just saw
s-
Professor
oh, go ahead,
Winters.
go
I just saw Professor Winters comment. And also also Lurids.
So now you have the shuttlefish, but you also have a literal wall of water. Like you can reach your hands into it. It's almost gelatinous in its quality. You could climb down it as though you're scaling a wall, but you can't swim in it anymore. Like that is the vortex has, like you have spatially locked this water. It'll still, you could drink it if you wanted to, but it's salty.
Yeah, not the best.
And I assume we can't walk on it either.
No, you could definitely walk on it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're all
cool.
Jesus today.
For Jesus
yeah.
today.
Look, Mom, I made it.
See, Mom, I told you.
I told you my spiritual journey took me here.
I told you, Mom.
Mom, why don't you just get your shit straight for once?
I told you I was one of the chosen.
Yeah.
I
There's a
wasn't using it like you thought I was on the wrong pipe, Mom.
This is why you named me Mary Sue.
Oh God. Oh God.
Not Marianne, which is why we didn't go on the 3-hour tour.
Ugh.
Alright. Alright, this hole looks like it needs a little bit of attention, don't you think?
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
What was it? I'm sure it was so wholesome.
Oh, no. I don't want to get us in trouble.
Oh, I didn't have you pegged for a troublemaker.
Flynn, we hang out enough.
As you are all looking down at the center of this whirlpool, you do see a burst pipe. That is, for anybody with magical detection, you can see like the orange magic has been leaking into this water for like eons maybe. As just like permeating this, and its movement has locked this whirlwind and this whirlpool in place. Like this whirlpool is created by the magic that's there.
Okay.
So we just need to fix the pipe and the whirlpool situation should eventually dissolve.
I mean, yeah, it sounds about right.
Is there an because we only see one. Like in the image that right now, we only see one part of the pipe. Is there another part we can see where we can connect it?
I'm
patch it up?
sure that you probably can. It's going to be a roll to find it though.
Oh boy. Well, I would like to attempt to find the other parts of the pipe.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here we go.
Adventure.
Yeah, that'll do it.
God.
Hell yeah!
Feeling so adventurous today.
So yeah, you can see the other part of the pipe. It is... This pipe is large, everybody. It is big enough. This section of it is probably big enough for any of you to walk through. Not big enough to put the ship in. The pond skimmer, like the little shuttlefish, would be small enough to go through it. But it'd be a tight fit.
Okay.
But you do see the other one. It's in the wall of water. It'd be a real tricky thing to get to, but through the spirit of adventure, you feel like you could get there. You feel like you could just okay, how do you walk through this water? Like you don't have to tell me right now, but make a plan for it. That's all you need to do. Walk through a wall of water, grab the pipe, somehow get it out, realign it, stitch it back up, and get back above. No problem. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. Oh boy. Let me look at my abilities real quick.
And Becky did not marry Allie Ann, for the record. He named it the Queen Becky's Revenge, based off the Queen Anne's Revenge. It was just a joke. You do see some shapes moving in the water. Much more solidified water. Almost like these ones are very orange in magic, but they blend together with the rest of it. Like sentient water elementals are moving around. And they do
that's
appear like
cool.
they are trying to stop you from doing anything to the pipes. They like the magic being here. Sentient's the wrong word. Animalistic. They understand that they exist because of this, and they want more of it. Instinctual.
Okay.
But there are a couple of them between you and the pipes. Just for the record, you guys have plenty of time unless you start rolling low, and that's when you start running out of time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go ahead first.
Oh, I was gonna say, I got a weird idea. So music has a lot of sound waves to it, right? And you normally see water getting moved by it. What if we just gave these guys some tunes and made them dance out of the water?
That's possible.
Some sound waves?
Yeah.
I'm certain we could do that.
What I do have, it's just again going through my list of stuff that I still have. I do have a grappling hook, and if I could figure out a way to, I'm just figuring out a way how to cut through. How hard is it for me to push through the wall of water? If I were to take my robotic hand and just kind of push it through it, how solid is it?
Difficult, but not impossible.
Okay.
It's going to be a roll whenever you want to move through that water.
Okay. Because I can use my grappling hook to kind of, with a numerous amount of rope, and use it as a way to tie it around the pipe, and then we can use the scuttlefish to pull it into place.
If that doesn't work, I do have something that could probably help.
Okay.
Yeah. double up with ideas. What we got? Can your idea help that, or is it a completely separate thing?
I mean, could probably go either way. 'Cause I've had this item for a long time, and I've never had the chance to use it till now. The telekinetic earpiece does have part of its ability that allows me to throw nearby objects with like an extra telekinetic hand or something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Or not, well, throw, manipulate, whatever. It's basically like Bigby's hand, I think, is the best way I would think of this.
Yeah, Bigby's like that, like mage hand, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the inspiration.
Now that
I
works
can only
really
I can only use it once this game, so if we
Yeah.
use it, we gotta make it count.
Yeah. No, that's the same thing with the possession. It's the you only use it once.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
completely down. Like that sounds great. What are you two after? Like getting the grappling hook on the pipe and trying to like yank it out of the water?
Yeah, kind of like just tow
Yeah.
it out of the water into place so we could mend it.
Yeah, I'm totally down with this idea. So you're gonna use the telekinetic hand on the grappling hook to hook it onto the pipe so we can. Is there a winch on the shuttlefish? You think? Like like the front of a jeep.
I feel like the shuttlefish would have something for like small things.
There's a winch. It would have to
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
For
just in case it
emergency.
gets stuck. What if it needs to tow
Exactly.
itself out? Looks
What
like a little
if-
fish that gets like hooked.
like little toy fishing poles.
Oh, it's just adorable.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, we'll use the grappling hook, use the winch. All right, so Pollux and Castor give me 1d20, Melinoë give me 1d20, and then Administrator Wicklaw give me 1d20. And remember, if anything goes bad, it hurts Warlord.
Oh no.
I got 19.
19's pretty good. Like we 11 still a success? Like so far so good.
We have to go a little bit slow on my end with the grappling hook.
Nice.
Very nice.
Everything worked out quite well. Now I gotta grab tokens and move to a new map that I didn't know we were pausing the ocean, but here we go. So you all
Well, this
are
is
on
cool.
the other side of this. You don't have to worry about breathing underwater because like you all are technically not underwater. You're just next to this big pipe. Flynn, what are you doing while this is all happening? I need a pipe token. I don't have it. Can you believe that?
I think that I'm trying to I think she's trying to figure out the best way to get these pipes together. And I'm trying to think if maybe she should try and use some sort of necromancy on it too, to like encourage it to stay a strong bond, I guess. I don't know. I don't have an idea currently.
Oh, it's fine. If you don't have an idea, let me download this token that I just made. Here we go. It's called Copy of Name in a Hat. It's a pipe. I'm gonna add it to the map layer so I stop clicking it. There we go. So both of the this one is not leaking magic. This one is. This one's leaking a haze of orange magic all around the area, and you all can feel it. Even if like you're not magically inclined, it does feel like you get the tinglies.
Okay.
So you all have pulled the pipe. You know, it might just be simpler to do this. Okay. So Flynn, what are going to be the problems of reattaching these things? They have been unattached for hundreds of years.
Oh, I would say that probably there'd be a decent amount of corrosion and just trying to you'd have to buff all that metal down and like properly prepare the area before you even think about like joining that stuff back up. And also there might be like sea life and other things living in one of the pipes or both of them. Like even if there is magic inside, these guys are kind of an indicator that maybe there are other things that are chilling in those pipes.
Oh, absolutely. Flynn, you're gonna poke your head into one of those pipes and try to figure out if anything's living there?
I don't know if she'll poke her head in, but she will look in.
Flynn, are you wearing goggles by any chance?
Yeah, she'd be wearing goggles during this like stormy weather and stuff.
There are elementals around you. They do not seem to understand, like, they are instinctually moving around the thing, but you have not scared them. You have not made them, you have not yet posed a threat to them, so they are not attacking you.
Okay. Yeah, then she might be trying to look inside of one of the pipes, see if there are any other little critters.
Yeah, give me a d20. And then Isaac, give me a second d20.
Oh yeah, double up is up.
Oh, okay, yeah. So give me 2 d20s, Flynn. But Isaac, you still remain just the one.
One, that's fine.
Good thing we didn't have to take Isaac's. Flynn, you see inside the one that we had to drag over, there's a shell. It's beautiful shell in there though. Multicolor, like nothing is coming out of this pipe. Like it is completely in there. It is blocking whatever's coming out of it. The other one is leaking.
Okay.
This one's not even taking water in it. It cannot get past this thing.
All right, so then the issue is trying to carefully pull that thing out just in case there's something still living in it.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. She's going to pop her head up and she's going to look around at all of them and be like, anybody got any lube? Oil and everything. Oil or anything. I just need something to get around this little what's it.
Unfortunately, no.
Nope.
I'm sorry, we are shit out of luck.
Is there no ability in Quest that makes something gross? Like, not gross, but like slick? Like oil slick?
There has to be some sort of cantrip or something.
I mean, if you
Maybe.
want, I could knock on the shell and just you guys just wait outside. I can knock on the shell.
I think. Gosh, I wish we had somebody with us that could talk to animals. I want to try and find a way to convince them that it's fun to take this shell out of this pipe. I need to find a way to make them want to do it because they're made out of water, and so they might. I don't know.
Are you trying to Drano this? Like, get them to, like, help it push it further in, or do you want them to pull it
Oh,
out?
I want them to pull it out. I want to see if they'll pull the shell out. Like these guys. I just need to figure. I don't know. I need to think of a way to make these little water animals think that it's a lot of fun to pull this shell out and then like play with it or something.
We don't know if anything's still living in that shell, though.
Well, yeah, but they're little water guys, so I just need to.
So we know about them that they are instinctually pulled towards magic.
Okay.
How do you make it more magical or more tasty to them?
I have a weird question.
Yeah, sure.
With my cracked skull constantly leaking out basically magical essence that is the ghost inside the phylactery, would they be a little bit interested in me? Kind of like how with Vatnet was Lamp?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could probably pull them to you, like use it as some kind of provoke.
Well, I could just kind of be like, just kind of casually walk by one, just non-threatening, and then just seeing if it follows, and then just kind of like when you're trying to get like little animals to like some like baby kittens or whatnot to follow you, just kind of like, oh my god, I'm doing the sea louse thing again, where I just like attract them, just like, come on, this way, come here, just see what happens. Bring them closer to the shell. Hey! And just kind of like post up next to the shell and be like, what's this thing? This looks cool.
Yeah, and then maybe Flynn's like trying to reach in to pull it out with her paws. I don't know. Make them interested in like, ooh, why are they concerned with that?
We said it couldn't have been huge, like, because you guys can barely fit in it. So it's like a shell about the size of a person.
Okay, yeah. And that's why she's having difficulty, other than the fact that it's just a shell that's blocking up a pipe.
All right, yeah. Flynn and Melinoë, both of you give me d20s.
Okay.
Okay.
See, the screen shows a 7, but that says it's a 1.
Oh, the 7 I think was for Flynn, and then the
Yeah,
1.
that was mine.
Oh,
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
see
show
now.
both the dice rolling at the same time.
I see now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if they like you.
The shell, like, shifts as you are trying, and then all of a sudden, Flynn, it just moves very easily, as though, like, something else is helping you, as multiple tentacles come flying out of the shell and grab Melinoë and pull her into the shell.
Yeah, let's go!
Melinoë, it's dark
this is your
and full of
possession
terrors.
for the day.
Oh boy.
You can't see them, Melinoë, but you can feel them, beak-like teeth, like nibbling at you, like, and they are focused on the skull. The tentacles have moved you in such a way that you just feel it on top of your head, just.
It's like an ithalid. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, my legs would just be sticking out. Oh boy, this is gonna make the crack. This is gonna make the crack worse, isn't it? Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep. It's not a phase, or it is a phase, Mom.
Mom,
Nika's
why are you
about
looking
to
through my
roll for midnight,
stash?
For the record, like a roll comes out of nowhere.
Oh, we're saying something completely else. It's like it's coming through my
Guys, we have enough fours.
Tour de fours.
Now,
It's
Alan,
true.
I have a question for you. Because remember, I played Take Charge.
This is true. You did play Take Charge. Isaac, as you are trying to, like, as you see Melinoë's legs sticking out of the pipe, just like flailing back and forth, you feel a pressure change behind you, and the water feels very cold as it, like, you feel shivers up your back, and all of a sudden you are also just inside what feels like a jello mold. But you can't breathe in
Oh
this.
no.
Oh,
Oh no.
So, Pollux and Castor are gonna like rush over and try to help Isaac out of this jello.
Alright, Flynn, you see Melinoë's legs dangling out of the pipe, and you hear sucking sounds from, like, just somebody's really sucking face. Really sucking head.
Someone got into someone else's stash.
Yep.
you know, if I had a
I'm in a
nickel
shell
for
at a
every
time.
time that I've been eaten by a creature composed of magic or some magical substance, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but goddamn did it happen twice.
Alright. Alright. I am... Now that I know that it's not just a shell, I am going to... Well, now she's in it, so if I harm it, that is, like, worse.
That's fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Don't worry about me.
If you want to study the shell a little bit, I can give you some information on it if you want to roll for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think I might use my... Oh no, I won't use the tattoo. I'm just going to try and, like, plain old study it.
Yeah, give me a d20. 12 is perfectly fine as a success. The shell, like, now that you can see more of it, it almost looks like it is trying to mimic the brass pipe itself.
Oh.
The shell is very metallic. It looks like it used to be a crab shell, and whatever's living in it now is new. Not new, air quotes.
Like a hermit crab.
Like a hermit crab situation, like when a hermit crab leaves its shell and an octopus takes it.
Mm-hmm.
It has a very similar composition to the brass pipes around you.
Like that something. She probably hasn't noticed Isaac behind her getting just
Face
absorbed by
turning
this.
purple.
Yeah. I think she is... It might be time for the automata pistol. I forget how much damage that thing actually does.
What's the sound effect you want to use?
Bloop.
Okay.
B-L-O-O-P. Yeah, bloop.
What is bloop doing? What does bloop mean in this situation?
It comes out looking like bubbles. And I think there's a thing I want it to do, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because it's not really an attack.
Shoot it out. What you got?
Okay, so my idea is the bloop kind of like shoots maybe at it and around it, and then the air like forces it up out of the pipe. But I feel like that's probably going a little far.
I don't know. I definitely think if we roll high enough, we can do it.
Alright. And I will try that.
It looked like it was about to land on that 4.
I was expecting it to be another 4.
It's like this game
It is a
is
4. It
brought
just
to you
has
by
a
the number
10 in
4.
front of it. Yeah.
Bloop.
So yeah, Melinoë, you are inside this creature's one of its many mouths
Okay.
as it
okay.
is raising slowly out of the pipe.
Question: how much damage is the skull taking?
I think you are taking 6 AP damage in total
Okay. Cool. Cool.
God.
Cool. Let's go.
because it is
Yep.
just straight up drinking your AP.
Oh boy.
But like the phylactery itself, like it's just kind of like, it's just it. Because it's already cracked, so it's just like I'm just wondering if the crack is getting bigger.
You all, I don't think so. I think we're solid. Like, all right. So Pollux and Castor, you turn like you see Isaac inside the liquid creature. It kind of looks like he's just doing mime hands to you for a second, though. Because it takes some real discerning to see where the edges of this thing is. You know?
Yep.
But then, seconds later, you hear bloop. And then, into the water, the shell comes out of this pipe. And now, magic is everywhere. It's leaching all over the ground. It's like an oil spill down here. Instead of
God.
just like a little bit of trickle, all the water is turning orange. As a creature with a brass shell is floating away, but also has Melinoë's legs sticking out of the top part of it.
Stars, this is not a good situation.
The
The
bloop is
best
quite a
what
fun
I
time, though.
have. I feel like Pollux the Castor's main priority is getting Isaac out because I don't know if he can breathe in there.
Yeah.
You can visibly see that he is changing color after a while.
Yep, nope, they
Yeah.
are gonna pull him out.
I will help if I notice in time to help.
I don't think in time. I think this one's gonna like they get one roll, and then if they fail it, we are in a worse position. But then we can help.
Okay.
So are you just reaching in and grabbing him?
Yeah,
Wow,
reaching
that's
in,
really
grabbing him, pulling him out.
I mean, you got four arms, so you got advantage.
Yeah.
Isaac, your top half comes out of this watery creature.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now you all can see what is happening. There are multiple, like this creature, and this one slowly like peels off of Isaac and like moves towards the pipe. This other one moves close to the pipe and like it's right next to you, Flynn. You can feel it. It's not attacking you, but it is like brushing you aside. They are trying to cover up the end of it, like, you know, Hexus putting his mouth over the pipes in Ferngully.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sure that they love her because she just gave them way more food.
But they are all like making their way towards it.
Okay. All right. I think we're about to make life real weird for the both of them. Let's connect these pipes.
Oh, they're gonna be blocking the connection. You're gonna have
okay,
to
never
move them
mind.
because they are just like they want to just
Okay, because they're just
hover
like
the top.
solidified water. Okay.
Yeah, this
they're
is the
like clear
solidified water.
gravy. They're like the water people from Futurama that Fry drank.
Trying to bring that to mind. I think I know what you.
I know exactly what she's
I
talking
understand
about.
the
Yeah.
like. I understand the meaning, even if I don't fully get the reference.
Yeah.
I remember worm people from Futurama.
Yeah, that too. That's also great. I like that one. It made him smart. All right. So they are extremely interested in the end of this pipe. And Melinoë is still being eaten.
Melinoë's
Yep.
floating away.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's fine.
I was gonna bring
I'm
it.
fine. I'm fine. No, you guys are so focused on the. No, this is funny because you guys are like, okay, cool, Isaac's out. All right, cool. We gotta figure out how to just like close up this pipe, and then I'm just slowly floating away with my legs going. This is beautiful.
I think that one of the answers to this is the shell and the little octopus or whatever is hanging out in there. I think that we can use him or it to our advantage, especially with these watery guys who are obsessed with eating magic as well. They might be just full of magic, and if I think if we grab that and manage to point it at the watery guys, maybe it'll try and eat them, or they'll try to eat it. Either way might solve two problems at once.
Either way, at least one problem gets solved.
Hopefully. All right. So, let's go grab that lich. Let's go get our collie out of that shell.
Just disgustingly listening to slurping noises and the occasional tink 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 as it's starting to bite down. I'm just going like, oh, I'm developing a new tick that I don't like. This is gross.
That little furrows carved in your skull.
Oh god. All right. I think the move is we save Melinoë and then we try to use that thing to our advantage.
I mean, absolutely. I love it. How do we get Melinoë back down?
I have an idea.
I would love to hear
All
it.
right.
Cool. Hey, Allie, remember that magical halberd that I have?
Sure do.
Cool. Can I use that to pull the shell and Melinoë back towards us?
Just hook it and just like do a big old pull?
Yep.
Absolutely. I'll give you an extra die for every, like, if the other two want to help, knowing that if this is a 1, it's going to go bad for anybody who does help.
Oh boy. Just one of my robot legs pops
Yeah,
off.
I'll
There we
help.
go.
Yeah, I want to help.
All right, give me. All right, so Isaac, you give me the 1d20, and then the helpers each give another.
Okay.
Okay, a
Jesus.
5 is rough. A 3's a little worse.
Oh god. No.
I want to
Please.
lose a limb. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll try to help them out too. Give them at
Sees
least
the
a
two
little bit of a
absolute
better.
failures.
Yeah.
Oh god.
2 sighs, just.
Please. Oh, thank god.
Thank God.
Just
Two heads are better than the other two.
Okay. Pollux and Castor, like, you see the halberd does sink into the shell. It's got a little spot that is able to, like, it latches on. But as soon as it happens, Isaac gets dragged off of his feet and towards the water. Flynn jumps on to grab it herself to try to, like, help. But Flynn's a cat.
Yeah.
Splish, just a little gal.
40 pounds soaking wet. Yeah.
Just a little gal.
Pollux Castor just grab on to what they can, just yank them back.
The halberd has quite a long handle, so like
Oh yeah.
you're all able to like basically each grab onto this and just tow it back, just pull it back, and then you all hear a big old uncorking noise
What?
as the shell. I was trying to do the noise, but I don't know if that.
It picked up a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, the first time it did. Yeah, there you go.
That.
Oh,
So the shell comes off, hits the ground. We now have the shell,
Excellent.
and then you just see Melinoë with her head in this thing's mouth, and it's just a large cephalopod with so many extra beaks. Like each tentacle has its own mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
oh no.
When the hole found the Kraken.
Yep.
It is so magical. This creature has lived in a pipe that has had magic radiating on it for it could be hundreds of years old. And
What do
it's
those
still
water
hungry
guys
for
think
more
about-
magic.
What do those water guys think about this very magical dude that's suddenly not inside of that shell anymore?
Right now they are arguing over which one gets to like you guys seen Ghostbusters 2 where the ooze is bubbling?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When they cover up the pipe, that keeps happening to them. Like it's like they get blown like a bubble, and then part of them pops and they vent, and then they switch places. That is what's been happening over this water over and over again. Also, because of the 3 and the 5, Pollux and Castor, you feel your magic fading, and the water starts slowly churning clockwise again.
Oh
Slowly,
Oh.
very slowly, but the walls are falling.
no. We need to hurry.
Mm-hmm.
How's my AP doing while I'm still with this thing?
I would say you still took that 1 hit of damage, but
Okay. Okay.
it is still trying to find new ways of like eating you.
Okay, cool.
New and creative ways.
Mm-hmm.
But you do feel like your legs are free. Like your upper half is free. It is connected to your skull directly, but you can move your arms now that it's not stuck in that shell.
Okay, cool. I like to cast sleep on this thing.
Yeah, for sure. Give me 2 20-siders.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, here we go.
All right, 8 and 16. That works.
Excellent.
Cool. I get to
It's just
use a couple more things.
Falls
of AP.
off and just slumps lethargically to the ground and just splashes. Like I'm picturing this thing is also like because octopuses themselves are very gelatinous-like creatures anyway.
Yes.
It splatters on the ground outside of like it falls out of the wall of water, hits the ground and just like moves all over the ground. Very, very magical. It is near its shell, but it is asleep, not in its shell. And you have 2 ever-growing like water elementals down here.
Right, how we want to deal with these two?
Shock.
Okay, shock.
Doc.
Yeah, I mean, do what you gotta do.
I just
Two
picture
of
Pollux
us had the same
pointing at
idea.
it and just saying shock, and that's when shock comes out.
Yeah.
Isaac sees him and was like, well, I was thinking it too, but
Yeah, anybody who's got it.
welcome if you got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys got it, we'll meet shock. Everybody who has shock or has access to it, go for it.
Uh,
Oh,
8's a
that
little
was
rough.
so close to being a 20.
the beauty of cards that I can't use yet. I'm writing these down, by the way, so I'm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
So, Isaac, Pollux, and Castor, your shock rips. Like, are you hitting them specifically, or are you hitting the pipes?
I think
Hmm.
Pollux and Castor was trying to aim for them, but maybe missed a little and got the pipe.
That works for the tough choice for sure. So a little bit is lashing out everywhere, but Isaac, how do you get it back under control? Like, how do you help? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, herd the lightning.
The camera would see Isaac's eyes turn purple and start glowing brightly as his focus and as he's focusing on the gelatinous things, the lightning sort of just trails upwards towards them from the pipe, following the current of magic that is already flowing, like spewing out of the pipe.
Yeah, right. And you see both of the water elementals just like eagerly drinking up magic, and then shock hits them and just blows the fuck out of them. They just stop existing. Like, ripped completely asunder by like your shock.
That's one way to do it. Alright.
Got a
This
napping
shell.
cephalopod. Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, this shell looks like we could use it for materials too. It's
Oh.
got similar properties to the pipes here. Gotta get it done quick, obviously. Things starting to get a little choppy.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping I get to keep it as a souvenir as dealing with that cephalopod, but if we gotta use it for the pipe, use it for the pipe.
I mean, I might not have to use all of it.
I appreciate that so much. I have a new phobia of just slurping noises.
Oh no.
Just listen. I just all that slurping. It's just okay. Like, no, I'm gonna like move the hood down. Like, how bad is it? How bad did it gnaw on my head?
Ooh, I don't think it's so bad.
I mean, I already had plans of maybe going back to Plum Bob and having them do some new filigree stuff. Leo, get
Oh
an
yeah,
update.
you should
I've,
do that.
I've had this same look for 700 years, and it's just oh my god.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's good to have a new look every now and then, or eon or so.
The crack isn't worse. If that makes you feel better, it's not
I'm
worse.
really tired, though. It stole a lot of AP from me.
Yeah.
We'll take care of that here in a little while. All right, let's. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not looking to be a part of someone's screwed up fantasy today. Why did this happen to me? Why do people like this?
Well, I don't think it was the octopus's fantasy, so at least there's that.
No, it just found me as a snack.
At least it's taken care of now.
If it makes you feel any better, oh wait, no, that was a dream. Never mind.
I mean, welcome to the club of being eaten by giant creatures.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
It's not great. But it comes with a line of work sometimes. Alright.
So, my guess is you're just basically going to be trying to do this.
A little bit of that, we're taking a piece off for Melinoë for her troubles. But otherwise we are going to be using it as a lot of the materials from that to join the pipes together. Because fuck that octopus.
right, just a little under the sea welding. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's done. I mean, it is.
It's done in real life for sure.
Yeah.
And clearly, we have experienced welders on the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And definitely work more with metal than she would with wood or anything else, so.
Pollux and Castor, you feel around you the fact that your spell has one more failure before it falls apart.
I think we got one shot at this before we're swept away by the current.
Alright. I think we can do this. So, gotta... install an emergency induction port while you're at it. I don't know what an emergency induction port is.
I
In
get
real
that
life,
joke.
I don't know what that is.
It's a joke from Mass Effect.
Oh.
Emergency induction port. That's a straw tally. It's an emergency induction port.
Well, you would definitely have to put a hole in one end of it. Like, is that the
Yeah.
part that
That's
Melinoë
more
is keeping?
tricky.
I'm getting
Yeah.
the whole cut. I'm getting the cut of it. I'm like, okay, this is mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To turn into something nice.
All right, everybody. What are we using down here since we clearly did not bring our welding supplies?
Under the sea. Alright. Anybody got flame spells?
I got burn or fireball, or we can do fire from another lightning strike. Your choice.
Lightning's very hot.
Arc welding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arc welding. It's basically the surface of the sun in a lightning strike, so I think that could work. We just have to line everything up just right, and then let magic do the rest.
Yep.
But Isaac, I might need your eyes. On this
Sucks
project.
to be you, Isaac.
The woes of being an administrator.
Mhm.
You wanted to go into upper management.
Thank you. Yay!
Safety first, everybody.
Safety first. Got little goggles. Yeah, everybody.
First.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Don't you worry, I'm wasting a lot of time doing, like, stupid shit on the token level layers.
No. It's production value. Okay? Remember production value. This is as important as everything else.
Production value, it's always good for crew morale. The flashier, the better.
Exactly.
Alright. I'm back. My cat needed out. Alright.
Welding mask for Harbinger Wen is all I'm gonna say. 'Cause I do not add many, like, hat ideas myself, but welding mask is my new...
There's a lot of engineers around here, so it makes sense.
All right, everybody. So we're doing the this is everybody rolls, I think, right? All of you
Yeah.
have
Mhm.
a part in this. This is
Yeah.
everybody rolls.
Yeah, I'm assisting with the mapping of everything, so once the lightning strikes, it just beautifully goes across everything.
Looking for more 20s than 1s, everybody. Looking for more successes than failures.
Oh, Yes.
Okay, tough choice. Okay,
Oh, no.
okay. So far, we're doing great.
Oh no.
You two definitely immediately start noticing the giant octopus creature starts to stir as it's feeling the
Oh.
lightning. It feels the magic getting used.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, for the love of God.
One of its many eyes starts to blink, like and open and like scan towards you all.
Come on, Isaac. Come on, Isaac.
Ugh.
Hold on,
No!
I want to pinch hitter that too. At least
Okay,
give it
absolutely,
extra
sure,
chance.
sure.
There we go.
Just,
There we-
oh my fucking
There we
God.
go, everybody.
Okay.
There we go.
It was going too well.
Oh no.
Oh.
None of you
2-1.
I don't.
It started off so well.
It did. It really did, yeah. Got a Christmas thing out of
And
it
so
and
what
everything, and now it's just like...
Kay's have to chat it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
You all get it. It's just like, phew, right at the end of it. It's all sealed up. You've got it like perfectly sealed. You guys are doing great. You look around. You've got plenty of time to make it back to the shuttlefish. You guys raise up your welding goggles for safety. And now that it's not like pitch black down here, you each feel the tentacles wrap around your waists as it pulls you down. Mainly, Isaac goes directly into a mouth. Just like, zoom.
Oh, God.
Cool. Cool. That's 3 times I've been eaten.
Twice in one game.
Twice in one
Yep.
game.
His hat just like spins. Like his welding goggles just spin in the air.
No.
Oh
And
no.
That's nowhere near the scariest part. The scariest part is you all hear like an avalanche, the water above you, crashing down.
Pollux and Castor's ears just pinned down and eyes widen as they realize what's happening.
Flynn just lowers her goggles again. She's like, well.
So you have a massive, many-tentacled creature attempting to devour each of you. You have a shell-based patch job that is okay. It is an okay patch job. Like, it'll work, it'll serve. It's not spreading any more magic, but it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your shuttlefish not too far away. You guys can hop in it and get away. Except for Isaac is you all are currently tied up with these tentacles. It's not super tight except for Isaac. The rest of you could probably easily break away and make a run for it.
I'm gonna shoot this thing in the face.
Leave no man behind.
That is my plan. I'm shooting this thing in whatever constitutes its face.
Absolutely. Give me a d20. Shoot this thing in its many faces. I thought that was going to be that too. I really
I
did.
also really thought it was gonna be a 2 again.
Alright. So you shoot it, and this thing is not in the water, because right now we are out of the water. We are in the dry space. Oh,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying to get it while I still could with a gun.
You blast this thing in the face, and it screeches, and that's when all of it at the same time actually fully wakes up. Don't worry, it's not worse that it's awake. It's just the situation. It is covered with eyes. You see everywhere you look. You know how the brain makes you see faces everywhere anyway?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like that, but those faces are real. Like it
Yeah.
has thousands of faces. Not thousands,
Oh.
Okay.
hundreds. It's because it's
Hundreds, yeah.
big. But like each face, it kind of looks like somebody screaming. But they all have a beak for a mouth. That some of them look more like noses than others. And it did not like getting shot. It flinches away two of the eyes like X out as
Mhm.
you have killed one of the faces.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna try and use Crystal Rush and do it again.
Yeah, fucking pull that trigger one
gonna-
more time.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Let's see if it actually does anything.
All the fours.
Stop with the force.
Oh,
4! Four. 4 is an unlucky number
I
in some
definitely think-
cultures.
You hit that face. Like, doesn't 4 look like death in Chinese, or is it Japanese?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
it's
Chinese.
Japanese and Chinese, yeah. Because it's Sheen. Yes.
You hit another one of the faces, and then a fish falls out of the sky and slaps down on the ground. It's just flapping. It's not dead, but you can tell these walls are moving. You feel like you are in the center of a hurricane. You are in the eye of the storm. And the
Mhm.
water above you is churning at a ridiculous speed, and only the fact that that speed is going is what is keeping you guys fine. The crew, like all of them out there being like, we gotta seal this rift, everybody, like seal it up, figure it out. As soon as that goes away, this all collapses.
Okay. Huh.
I realized I was muted because I was typing earlier. Can I try to pry open the mouth that Isaac was yanked into and just yank him out?
Yeah, for sure. Give me that roll.
Okay. Come on. Good luck. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, come on.
No.
Oh, god damn it.
Am
I'm
I
like,
Jordan
Ellen,
Isaac?
hold on.
Am I
I
Jordan
hear the
Isaac?
reactions before I see the roll.
Alan, how much damage do I take?
So much damage. Like,
Oh my god.
it's like you just like you guys. I don't know what it sounds like when a octopus starts crunching bones,
Ugh.
Oh, god.
but you can also hear like Isaac screaming. Isaac, you have because he has like ones go bad for him because he played take charge.
And that's 2 ones.
Yeah, and that's like it's almost like a chainsaw of teeth. Like,
Oh, god.
on the top and on the
Oh.
bottom as they rip into Isaac's legs. Like, Isaac, you are not going to be walking out of here. Like you don't lose your legs, but they are mangled.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you like Isaac, you took 10 damage in here.
Cool. I'm at 2.
Okay, we need to get Isaac out of there.
Yeah. Well,
I
the
have-
only way we're gonna do that is make this thing go away.
I have a dumb idea. I have
Do
a
the
dumb
dumb idea.
too.
I'm gonna possess the scuttlefish and ram it into the cephalopod to get him to spit it out. Spit him out.
I mean, that works, then you can be our getaway car.
One
I
of you's
hate-
gotta have to grab my body.
I
Well,
hate to say
yes.
this now, but if I lose all of my health, I do have a plan.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah.
I have a feeling I have to roll for this too. Alan, how much do I have to roll?
Okay. If you're just like taking over the shuttlefish, ramming it into it. The taking over it isn't going to be the rule. That's just going to be done.
Yeah.
I would say I'm going to give you 2d20 because it is a fun, clever idea to crash this into it.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Isaac, I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
god.
No, I'm making that 5 a 20. Let's make this a reap and sow.
Oh, hey, that actually kind of helps with my plan.
The fact that these ones specifically go bad for him.
Yes. So
Wait, hold on. I have a bingo single player ones.
Yeah.
That's it. Have you rolled 3 ones?
It's like it has rolled 3 failures.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say
That's right.
yes.
Yeah, she's rolled 3 failures for sure.
One, and then we have to go up a bit. Oh, there's Sparkly's other one.
Yeah.
Oh, you have genuinely rolled 3 ones. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
Wait,
my
it's a
god.
natural 20. I'm gonna.
But how? What? So this went amazing for Sparkly. No, it didn't. Like, it is a reap and sow.
Mhm.
So Isaac has to take the 1.
We're sorry,
Okay.
Isaac.
Can I use that 20 that I get?
Not
As
for a pass roll. That's got to be for the
No,
next
no.
thing you do. So we
Just-
have to get through this first.
It's gonna be probably after where I'm trying to stabilize Isaac until we can get him to cash.
Let's see how he
I'm-
gets out of it first.
Yeah.
If he gets out of it first.
Oh my god.
Isaac, what is your idea? Because like I can hear you have one.
cool.
Mhm.
So with the 1, right? Realistically, hit points are gone. Right? Right.
Oh yeah, you are fucking negative at this point.
Cool. I have cards. Always remember that I have cards. I'm playing I'm Still Standing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm playing Limit Break.
Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing.
Oh.
So, right at the moment that Isaac loses consciousness, the audience would see that the screen would go black, and it would see Isaac in a room, sat in a chair, staring at King Charlie. For a moment, they speak and say nothing. They say nothing to each other, and all Isaac hears is, "Get up." And at that point, Isaac explodes with a lot of purple electricity due to how much magic is in the area.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So we are ripping this thing to shit on your way out. Do you grow cool purple wings?
Yes.
So, allow me to indulge in some anime bullshit if you guys are cool with it.
Oh, of
Excellent.
course.
Of
Always.
course. Of course.
I'm a weeb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow us. Yeah. Hold on a second. It was half like I was afraid I was gonna like burp at the same time of like guffawing at the yeah, and it was killing me. Alright, I thought I was gonna throw up. That was my worry. If this thing just explodes outwards with purple lightning and just wraps the whole area, and Melinoë is the ship, like is the shuttlefish right now. Quickly, like you three, you two, you three, Pollux, Castor, and Flynn jump into the shuttlefish, and with Melinoë's body being dragged in
Yes.
there as well.
Thank you.
And then just Isaac grabs the shuttlefish with huge wings and just fucking flies out of this hole
Hell
as
yeah.
the water is collapsing around on the outside of it.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Excellent.
Alrighty then, let me just move us over here. Oh wait, this ship isn't here anymore. We got rid of it very early in the game. Didn't even get the tour. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Now I wonder what I named the King Charlie token. Because I don't think I named it King Charlie.
Of course you didn't. That'd be way too easy.
Lightning Crow, number 5.
_ space copy.
Wait, no, I could do that. That'd be cool. Hold on. Do. Never mind, I can't do anything. It's not cool.
Oh no.
I was looking for a token, but then I lost it. So you all come flying out of this. At the like the whirlpool collapses in on itself. And for a moment, it seems like it might stop. Now that it doesn't have that magic fueling it, it might stop. Then it starts lashing out with purple lightning down at the bottom of the ocean. We have reignited it, just different. The whirlpool is not going to end. It is just fueled by Isaac's magic now. And by extension, King Charlie.
Oh, well, I guess this is Hurricane Isaac or Hurricane Charlie.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I don't know how to combine those two names. Isaac and Charlie are just two separate of names.
Mm-hmm. Chiswick.
No. Yeah, no.
Alright, everybody. Do you fly back to the sub?
I think that'd be really cool. They'd be like, what the fuck?
Alright, so it collapses in. Hold on, let me get tokens. It collapses in. The crew is currently trying to deal with the storm. They have located the rift. There's a rift in the center of this storm. They are trying to close it. Isaac is now flying the ship back to, like, the shuttlefish back to the ship. Melinoë is now the shuttlefish.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we just can't leave it gaping like that.
Just reading
Just
chat.
reading chat.
It was amazing. Also, I have to let you know that earlier today, before I got into this call, Karam was like, "I need you to be a menace to society towards Isaac," and I have, just in the most
Unintentionally this whole
way.
time.
Yeah. Fulfill the promise. I didn't
Fate
know
was like, I got
making.
you. I got you.
Yeah, the dice make that real easy.
If there was
they
a
do.
bounty for being a pain in my ass, you'd accomplished it.
Yes, you did. Someone did. Karam. Karam.
Yeah, Karam.
No, God.
Okay. So how are we gonna sew up this rift?
Yeah, like, for the crew and for you all, like, how do, like, crew, Isaac and this the party is in position to help. Like, they are set, ready to go. Like, how do you help them? And you, like, each thing that you guys give that will help is more dice. It's just like, how do we help out? We know where it is, which, because they and they are trying to, like, pull the lightning back a little bit so that it's less dangerous for you. Like, the orange lightning isn't in the core anymore. It's all around, but don't worry. A, you've got a creature that's pretty good about lightning flying in, so that's okay. And B, you know where it is. And, like, Midnight has navigated us to it. We see it. Like, there is definitely emergency sewing rift sewing equipment on the shuttlefish. That's its second point. That's the second reason that it exists.
Mm-hmm.
Is to seal up things that we can't reach with the sub.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, do we suture this together? Or do we just go in ourselves since we're a little bit smaller and a little bit, be a little easier?
I'm fine with either.
Yeah, I like the idea of both ships working together and kind of like weaving through, being able to do that kind of like double. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought I knew.
No, I like that idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. So, Nika had to type out what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm down for that for sure. Do.
There he is.
Hey, you found it.
Or made a new one.
Both work.
All right, so we've got Vatna, Caustic, Midnight. Vatna, K, Midnight, Nickel are all helping out how they can, and obviously, like, Soki's just having snacks the whole time. Yeah, Soki's helping for sure with his snacks. He's doing great. Rupert's just like drinking.
It's moral support, which is we need it.
Yep.
I think Rupert is probably one of the most calm people here, though, because Rupert's first mate of a pirate queen, so he's fine.
He's seen worse.
Rupert's
Which is
just, it's just Rupert and the captain playing Go. It's like the tech. I love the sound of Go pieces hitting the board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right. So, each of you can roll me a 20-sider for yourselves.
Okay.
And then each of you are rolling a 20-sider for one of the people helping.
Okay. So roll two. Each of us rolls 2 20s,
Each of you
or
roll
just
two
one
20s.
each.
The 2 20s, but the first one is yours, the second one's the crew member of your choice.
Okay.
Purely by
Oh, poor
obligation,
Rupert.
K will be my second.
I'll pick Patagon.
Nice. That makes sense. He is your direct senior officer. Actually, you guys are both like the same rank, but still, you understand.
Yeah. Well, since Isaac got K, we're all mysticians. Okay. I was gonna say I'll choose Cash as a joke, but I'll choose Soki to help out.
All right, and I'll pick Midnight.
All right. Everybody, give me those 20 cents. This does not mean that the rest of you are not helping. You are definitely helping. These are just who they're rolling for.
Nat 20!
Oh, thank God.
Patagon!
Oh my god.
Patagon's doing great.
Patagon's great.
Patagon, you're doing great.
It's like first mate all around.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I got a
so
16 for those who wanted to know.
I need someone. I need to go last because I have been just rolling terribly today.
Oh God.
You?
Okay, I'll go.
There's
Another 20?
Hey!
Flynn's got a 20, Midnight's got the 9.
Alright.
That's
Yes!
a 1 on. That's a 1 for K!
Okay.
Isaac, why? Isaac. Oh no.
Yeah, you're right. Caustic, you're right.
Oh my god! Oh yeah!
Caustic, you're right. You told me not to, but here's the thing. Ever since I played Take Charge, every roll has been going poorly.
Somebody needs to bump up this 19 to a 20 first.
That has to
Melinoë.
happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh
so
my God.
fucking funny.
And then Soki got a 10. Thank you, Soki.
Yeah.
So that's technically a reap and sow for the ship crew.
Yeah. Yeah, ship got a reap and sow.
Oh my god.
Oh. All of the magic going around, the lightning firing around constantly, hitting the sub, hitting the the mixture of purple and orange lightning everywhere. It gets confusing for everybody. And running up through the purple lightning you can't be seen. Like, but Isaac, you feel it as a branch of lightning rips into the King Charlie shadow behind you, and just it vanishes. The
Oh,
amount of
no.
magic that you had for a moment is gone. You were still standing, and now you fall. And you and the shuttlefish fall out of the sky just on a path towards the ground. The rift sealed. The storm has vanished. It's no longer in the sky. It's a nice clear day. All of the debris, the stones and stuff that's also falling out, is including the submarine, by the way, is falling out of the sky at a ridiculous speed.
Yeah, they can at least fly a little bit.
Like, blah, 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 blah,
How
blah,
I
blah,
got
blah.
into this situation.
Nobody rolled for Vatna. Nobody called Vatna for a roll, so like we just used the 4 that they picked. And it worked.
Patagon, Midnight, K, and Soki.
And as you wait, all right. Last roll for tonight's game, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Oh no.
You are falling. Like, you five, are falling out of the sky at a ridiculous rate. Isaac is still holding on to the top of the ship with his actual hands,
Oh god.
but he is unconscious. He has blacked out. He has used all of his AP, all of his HP to get us to this point of sealing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's done everything he can. He can do no more. Melinoë, you know that he's still there. You're still actually the shuttlefish.
Okay. I
How
still
do we
have
get him in here? How do we safely, because we're landing in water, but
Yeah.
it's still a fall.
I could
still
feather
have
hook him in.
still have a 20 that I haven't used yet that I got from the
Oh.
This
terrible.
is true. That's 100% true.
Does the shuttlefish, can it open from the top?
Yeah, sure. I don't know
No.
where the door of this thing is.
You know what? If we open from the side, I'm gonna have the fucking shuttlefish turn and just basically without telling anybody, they fucking better hold on, turn and have the door open and then just hope I
Plop 'em in.
just scoop them up and shut them in.
Absolutely. Just like scoop.
We are going to be tumbling through the water when we hit, though.
It's like, as you guys hit, like, how do we brace for it? Because you all can feel the fact that it's like in an elevator where you get that moment of just like, oh no, we're gonna fall forever. But it's true this time. It's actually real.
Mhm.
I think Pollux and Castor are just gonna grab onto the nearest railing and hug it tight and just
Oh,
hope for the
absolutely.
best.
Yep.
This is me rolling an attack on you all. The water is attacking you.
Oh.
Don't worry,
That's
you're fine.
Yay!
It would have been scary if that was a nat 20.
Guys,
Yeah,
we were,
we're like,
if it
oh,
wasn't a
it's not only-
20, we were gonna be fine anyway, because I had a 4 in my pocket the whole time.
Yeah, it just kept on peeking out.
So, you landed it nice and softly, just like bloop. It just makes a bloop sound.
Somehow I managed to land it okay.
Bloop.
Yeah. You guys land in it. The crew, in the submarine, land hard. Like, it's not perfect because just as they're about to like settle in, it gets cracked with a some lightning because they had a reap and sow. They fully successfully closed this rift, but a complication will arise in the future. We cannot use the wings on the sub for the rest of the season. The wings on the sub are broken.
Okay.
It is tidally locked now.
It is back to just being a submarine with legs and grabby hands. It no longer has its flying fish wings. There it is. We crash into the ocean. Like, the crew can come and pick you all up. Isaac needs immediate medical attention as he is sitting at 0 HP, 0 AP, legs mangled to shit. Both of his sleeves are torn off. He doesn't have his jacket on because the wings burst through the jacket.
Oh yeah.
His arms are like burnt to hell with lightning scars. His fingers look more like claws than they look like hawk's talons. They're so badly burnt and scarred up.
Yeah,
I was just having a fucking rough time.
Yes.
Welcome to the club of having lightning scars.
Mm-hmm. I can at least, it doesn't do much. I can at least give him some hit points back to stabilize him. I can do med. I can cast that.
Yeah, just get him to stop bleeding.
Basically.
Nika thought you said ask him to stop bleeding. Hey, do you mind just
Could you
Stop it
not?
out,
It's
please?
really gross and it's
Stop.
getting all over this like
I
little
will-
sub.
I will say that because of how I use my stuff and everything. As soon as I cast med to make him stop bleeding, I'm out of AP. I just shut off. I just slump over. Just going like, okay, I've done it.
Right, now there's two
Fool.
of them out.
Yeah.
Pollux and
Well,
Castor are kind of close there. I only have 2 AP left.
and somehow I'm fine.
You got 2 unconscious people, at least one.
All right.
2 unconscious, 1 who's pretty close to that, and 1 who's just perfectly fine. Or I suppose 2 that are close to that, Pollux and Castor.
Yeah.
This is what we get for not touring Allie Ann's ship.
Yeah.
It'll teach you.
That'll teach him. Then we gotta go
Go
find
on the
him and make
tour.
sure he's okay.
Cash is gonna kill us when we wake up.
Mm-hmm.
That would take too much effort, and he's using it to help you.
Don't worry, the windows are just strictly decoration. It's not, you don't actually see outside, it's just light in the back. It's just backlit.
Mm-hmm.
So the people don't get so
Ambiance.
claustrophobic in the sub.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is that's the end of our first mission. Just everybody's just like, okay.
It happens with adventures sometimes. You gotta have 6 ones. Or however many ones it was.
It's a lot of ones. It was
There's
so
a lot
many
of
ones.
ones.
But
I
despite
think it was just 5. I'm counting 5.
okay. But despite all of that, we still did our mission. Still completed it.
Absolutely. You your anomaly detector is no longer going off. Like that rift has been closed. Like that has been solved. The whirlpool in the ocean not solved in fact at all. Like we did solve it, but then we unsolved it.
It happens sometimes.
We found the solution to it. Stop the magic from leaking into the water. It'll know, like, once magic stops powering this whirlpool, we'll be fine. And then Isaac's just like, I got an idea. And he started it back up again.
Just how it's gotta be.
That's 50 miles away, Caustic. Just so we know. You were 50 miles away from that. You did nothing to that. You guys were never actually in the same spot except at the very beginning and the very end. Oh, you came in late. Sorry. There you go. And Nika just said that you came in late. But yeah, you guys were not in the same place. But yeah. Yeah, recap is okay. This party is good for ones. You got it done. Okay. And that's not to say about the fact that we don't know where Allie Ann wound up. We have no idea. He's fine. We know he's fine. But or 4. This party's number is 4, honestly. How many 4s
Yeah,
did we roll?
brought
Did
to
we
you
roll
by
more
the number
4s
A lot.
than 1?
A lot of 4s.
Give me a sec, I'll go back and count them.
1, 4. There were so many 4s. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a massive storm that was in the center, in the eye of the storm was a rift that was just causing a massive hurricane. This rift was caused by the pipes being broken. 6 4s and 5 1s. Okay. By the pipe being broken, and that was powering this storm. We solved that part of it, but the rift was still there. Once we closed up the rift, storm went away. So, the problem is the things that happened along the way. Alianne was stuck in a whirlpool. We got him out of there, which is the first time anybody has ever gotten out of that whirlpool. We've known about that whirlpool for a while. We know how to shut it off temporarily. All we have to do is do a vortex the other way. And going forward, that will work. Like if we ever want to if we ever come back here and try to figure out what's going on with these ships, we can pause it. It's dangerous, and we don't know how long it lasts. But there it is. Melinoë got her head munched upon by a massive octopus. Isaac was eaten by a water elemental, and then eaten by the same massive octopus. At which point he said, fuck it, blew up with a bunch of lightning, grew massive wings, and flew the shuttlefish out of the hole at the bottom of the ocean, went and repaired the ship, repaired the rift, and then, got his magic completely disabled, fell out of the sky. Melinoë, who had recently possessed the ship, managed to turn, and then we landed nice and softly in the water. The submarine got hit by errant lightning one too many times and has lost the ability to use its hovering wings. But that's okay. We just got to make it back to seasonal for tomorrow and for next Thursday's game that is taking place in the Silver Mountains. And we have enough time to don't worry, Isaac and Melinoë and Pollux and Castor are getting taken care of in the sub. We have first aid stuff, but we don't have any time to make it to the hospital. And it's just go, go, go. The entire the next game is taking place canonically tomorrow in world. But yeah, that was today's game in the first of these missions.
What a way to start.
Right? We're just working from that one. The next game just has to either have more or less ones.
Well, is it Tomb Squad tomorrow? Or is that
No,
next week?
No, that's next Monday.
Okay.
We don't have a game tomorrow. The next game is on Thursday, and then Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, then Monday. Then I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday again.
Okay.
Yep.
We've packed them all in as tight as we can, everybody.
Real
We're
tight.
trying. So, yes. So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then, yeah. And then it's over. The season's over, everybody. We did it. We survived. This is me saying it as though we did. I don't know if we did. I might be dead. Who knows? And if I'm dead, suckers. It's like I got out while the getting was good. But yeah, we have some slots remaining. If you have not signed up for a game, sign up for a game, please. We want to see everybody if possible. So we wanted to see everybody last month, and we couldn't make it work. And I know there's a couple people that cannot make this month, and it makes me sad. But if you can, sign up for a game. And don't worry, even if the game doesn't seem like it's suited to your character, it will. It will be suited to your character. It'll work. Just have fun. And you all did amazing. And now we say goodbye forever.
Goodbye
forever.
forever.
Goodbye forever.
Bye forever.